Namaste to all dear students and warriors. Here I am with a new video relating to contra entry, which makes little bit problem for understanding while doing the triple column cash book. So this part, if you understand, you can easily solve the long problem relating to triple column cash book. So that is why I'm making a video relating to it. Let us discuss these things, which is very important for your exam. So contra entry. Okay, when you post in the triple column cash book, both debit side and credit side, opposite side, contra means opposite. So entry will be recorded in the same one book on the both side, or in one account on the both side. Okay, so there is no difference between cash account as well as cash book. So that is why uh, while recording the one entry on the both side, it will be called as contra entry. So uh, remaining definition and other things you can find it from the textbook. Here our main intention is to treatment how we record that transaction in the books. Okay, so situation in the following three situations generally there will be contra entry. Okay, so when cash, situation 1, when cash is deposited into bank, you are depositing cash into the bank. So here I made a uh, posting related to this. So date, particulars, LF, cash column, bank column, discount column, date, particulars, LF, cash, bank, discount. This is credit side and this is your debit side. Okay, this is will be debit side. So debit side, credit side, two sides. On the just think, when cash is deposited into bank, what is happening? Where money is coming? Money is coming to bank. Okay, from where it is coming? From cash. So you write bank here, cash here, and put a arrow mark like this. So this is debit side, this is credit side. Amount is coming where? Amount is coming in bank column. So first you record debit side bank column amount. First you record debit side bank column amount, and amount is recorded in bank. So in particulars you write to cash, where you recorded in bank. So contra na, opposite to cash there is opposite to bank there is contra thing cash. So date, date of deposit, in LF column you will write C. It is contra entry, so same thing will be recorded on the credit side also. Okay, same information we need to write on the credit side but in different places. So date of deposit, date column, by bank, because amount is going in cash, so amount in cash column. In LF we will write C. So by bank, credit side, debit side to cash. I'll repeat, cash is coming into bank, so debit side, this is debit side, this is credit side. So amount in bank, first you fill up the amount, rest of things will be taken care. Okay, bank, amount in bank, in particulars you write to cash. So date column, date of deposit, and in LF we record C for contra. So on the credit side we need to write by bank and amount in cash, because amount is coming from cash. For cash it is payment, for bank it is receipt. That is the treatment. Clear? If didn't understood, go back again to the video, you can understand in better way. Okay, as it is revision video I am making little bit faster. You can reduce the speed limit as it will be in YouTube video itself. So next thing, situation 2. Okay, situation 2, situation 2 is when cash withdrawn from bank for office use. For what use? Office use. Okay, what is happening here? You are getting cash. You are getting cash from where? Bank. From where? Bank. So amount is coming to cash. So amount is coming where? In cash. So first go to the debit side and write cash amount in cash column. You need to write in cash column amount. Okay, here it is written in cash. So in particulars we will write to bank, and date of withdrawal you write in date column. In LF you will write C as it is contra posting, and similarly on the same date credit posting also we need to do. That is why it is called contra entry. So withdrawal, date of withdrawal, okay, date column. In particulars you will write by cash. When you are writing by cash, because you wrote here to bank, so on credit side you will write by cash, because opposite thing we need to write. In LF we will write C. In cash we will not write, because on the debit side you already wrote amount in cash. So on credit side you need to write in bank. On the credit side you need to write in bank. So discount, easy, done. This is how transaction will be recorded when cash is withdrawn from bank for office use. అర్థమవుతుందా? समझ में आ रहा ना? Right? So two things we have done. Situation 3, let us see the situation 3. This is little bit tricky one, critical one. Situation 3 is, that is, when check received on one date, it is received on one date and deposited on some other day. When it is deposited on some other day. Okay, on some other day there will be contra entry. On some other day there will be contra entry. Think on that some other day you are depositing cash instead of check. That is the thing. That is the key here. Okay, sir, then what we need to do on the date of receipt of check? Okay, let us deal this one by one. Debit side, credit side, you all know. Date, particulars, LF, cash, bank, discount. Date, particulars, LF, cash, bank, discount. Debit side, credit side. Check, when you have received the check on the date of receipt. Okay, when you received the check to personal account. If you have received from Raju, you will write to Raju account. If you received from Ramu, you will write Ramu account. If you receive from Sita and company, you will write to Sita and company in the debit side. And amount you are depositing in the cash. Why? You have received a check. Think that it is Saturday evening. After banking hours you are receiving. After banking hours you are receiving. So on the same day you cannot go and deposit into the bank. So when you have received the check, you have thrown the check into the draw. Okay, cash, जहाँ पे कैश ड्रॉ रहता गल्ला, उसमें आपने क्या डाल दिए? चेक भी डाल दिए. 2000 रुपये का चेक आया आपको, तो वो 2000 रुपये का चेक आपने क्या करे? What you did? You taken that 2000 into this cash column. Okay, you treated this as not check received, as cash received, right? On Monday you will go to the bank and you will deposit that check. So on some other day, this some other day, okay, check deposit date, when you are going to deposit that check. Same thing, if you deposit cash, what you will do? What is our analysis? Suppose ये 1000 का चेक नहीं, रुपी नोट है, तो पैसे कहाँ जा रहे हैं? पैसे जा रहे कहाँ पे? बैंक में. कहाँ से? कैश से. सो चेक कहाँ से जा रहा? कैश से बैंक में जा रहा. तो अमाउंट कहाँ पे लिखना पड़ेगा? डिपॉजिट. रिसिप्ट किसके लिए? बैंक के लिए. सो डेबिट साइड यू राइट अमाउंट इन बैंक. when you are writing amount in bank, you will write in particulars to cash, contra, date of check. Opposite thing we need to post on the contra entry on the credit side also. So let us see that one also. Check deposit date. Here you wrote to cash, so here you will write by bank. Here you wrote amount in bank column, here you will write in cash column, in LF column C. This is the simplest thing of contra posting. I think this will be the simple one and easy to understand. So this is how you need to understand the things. थोड़ा सोचो commonly, that's it. Everything will be understood. So like the video if you understand and share it with your friends क्योंकि sharing is caring. So share it, and this is very important concept for the inter students as well as degree students. Okay, that's it in this video. So contra posting we have saw, nothing to say. सीखना बंद दो, जीतना बंद, सीखते रहो जीतने के लिए। जय हिंद।